Hello students of 8th standard, we have started the lesson number 2nd, which is nothing but health and diseases. In that we have studied about the health and you can say disease. So what is our health? So health is nothing but if we are physically, mentally or psychologically, if we are, you can say fit, then we can call our health is in a good condition. And suppose if your health is not in a good condition, that means you are suffering from any disease, then that is called as a disease. So diseases are of various types that yesterday we have seen, that are nothing but acute or you can say the chronic diseases are there. Chronic diseases are for a you can say long time and acute diseases are for a short time. So this way the diseases are there. Then there are again hereditary or you can say acquired diseases. In that yesterday we have studied about the disease that is nothing but a tuberculosis, which is caused by the pathogen that is called as a tubercle, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. We have seen that. Then again, what are the signs and symptoms of that particular disease, that also we have seen there. Now today we are going to see a new you can say a disease. That disease is nothing but a dysentery. So whenever in your life, whenever you are going through your daily life, you might have experienced such type of a disease. This disease may be due to the you can say food poisoning. Then again, if you have drank any contaminated water or if you have eaten any contaminated thing, then you may have experienced such type of a disease. Now, dysentery. Dysentery means what? The pathogens. The pathogens means what? The pathogens whichever are causing this disease to the human being are called as the pathogens. Now which are the pathogens that are causing dysentery? They are nothing but bacteria, bacillia, virus, shigella, entamoeba, histolytica. So these are nothing but the pathogens. So what happens or how we get such types of diseases? Whenever we are getting such types of diseases, it means that it has a particular mode of infection. Which is that mode of infection by which we are going to get the disease? That are nothing but a contaminated food and water. So what does this tells us? Contaminated food means what? The food which is mixed or which is having such types of pathogens. Such is called as a you can say contaminated food. Similarly, water which is not fresh, which is not boiled or which is from a dirty you can say pond or rivers, that may cause these types of diseases. Now, what are the symptoms here? So whenever you are seeing the symptoms of such types of a disease, so what you have to do here? So what is the symptoms? Signs and symptoms the particular disease is having. So it is having a watery stool. Watery stool is there. Then again pains in the abdomen are there. Such you can say peoples they are having a watery stools. That means the water is going from the anus. Then again the pains are there in the abdomen. The abdomen has a severe pains or sometimes it has light pains. Then again prevention and treatment. So what is prevention and treatment here? So whenever you are seeing the prevention and treatment, so what you have to do for this? Whenever you are suffering from a dysentery, you want to drink the boiled water. For that what you have to do? You have to heat the boiled water up to 100 degrees centigrade. You have to cool it and then you have to drink that water. So proper storage of food is also done. Suppose if you have made a food, we have to wash our hands and then we have to prepare the food. Then again you have to keep it in a clean vessels, you have to keep it in a clean place, otherwise you may have the contamination. So what you have to do for this? Again you have to do the ORS consumption. ORS consumption means what? It is nothing but oral rehydration solution. whenever you have got the dysentery, this works more. So whenever you are going to think about this, so what does this tells us? That is nothing but it gives us a, you can say, oral consumption. So how we can make the oral consumption in case of a, or in house whenever you are seeing? That you have to take a 1 liter water, you have to put 2 to 3, you can say, tablespoon sugar, little salt, and you have to prepare this, and this you have to drink for a minutes, or you can say from time to time. That is nothing but that is about the dysentery. Next name of the disease, that is nothing but cholera, or you can say cholera. It is caused by the pathogen whenever we see Vibrio cholerae. This is one of the bacterium which is caused by the, you can say, which causes us the cholera. Now what is the mode of infection? How we are getting this type of a, you can say, disease? This disease we are getting through the, you can say, contaminated food or contaminated water. Contaminated food means what? If the food is contaminated with this type of a pathogen, then it happens to that if we eat such type of a food, then we are going to get such types of a disease. The water which is not boiled or which is not good or which is dirty water, if we drink such type of a water, or water which is contaminated with many of the impurities, if we drink such types of a water, then we are going to get such type of a disease. Next comes there, what are the symptoms? The symptoms whatever you are going to see are nothing but vomiting. You may frequently feel vomiting like, or you may feel, or you may vomit there. Then there are severe diarrhea. Severe diarrhea may be there, the loss of, you can say, water is there from your body. Cramps in the legs are there, your legs may cramp, or you may feel that the muscles are somewhat contracted, or you may get pains in your leg. So what are prevention and treatments? The prevention and treatment is that you have to practice the hygienic things. Hygienic things means what? You want to take the bath daily, you want to wear good clothes, you want to drink boiled water, you want to eat neat food, that is, you can say, very nicely prepared or hygienically prepared. That type of food you have to eat. You have to wash your hands whenever you go to the toilets, or whenever you touch any other things, then you have to wash your hands. Such things are nothing but the hygienic practices. Avoid open place food, drinking boiled water. So what you have to do? The open space. In open space there are many, you can say, food materials available on the road, such like bhed, or you can say pani puri, or any another, you can say, ingredients. Such types of things you should avoid, because these may be served with the, you can say, dirty hands, and due to the dirty hands we can get this disease also. Vaccination can be also done. Vaccination can be also done, and that vaccination is available into the hospitals. It may be into the children's hospitals, or it may be into the adults hospital. You may get such types of injections. You have to inject it yourself and get cured from this disease. The next disease we are going to see, that is nothing but a typhoid. Now typhoid, we are familiar with this disease because most of the, you can say, people are suffering from the typhoid. Means what actually happens there? Here you are getting a more amount of a fever. So whatever the things, signs and symptoms are there, we are going to see in this disease. So what it is? The pathogen. The pathogen which causes this disease is nothing but a Salmonella typhi. Salmonella typhi. Then again, what is the mode of the infection? So the mode of the infection is nothing but a contaminated food and water. Now contaminated food and water means what? Actually the food and water is not from a proper place, or it is not prepared hygienically, or the food is contaminated with such types of pathogens, or the water is not taken from an, you can say, nice place, or it is collected from an, you can say, dirty places, such may be called as a contaminated water. And this contaminated water may contain the pathogens like Salmonella typhi. So we should not take such types of you can say water or food. So the mode of infection, how we are going to get this disease? That disease is nothing but if we have or if we intake the contaminated food and water. So what are the symptoms? Symptoms here, anorexia is one of the symptoms, headache you are feeling, then rashes you are getting on your body, or you can say on your abdomen, you are feeling dysentery like, or you can say you may have watery stools, or you may have vomiting, you may have fever up to 104 degree Fahrenheit. It may increase from 100 to 104 degree Fahrenheit, and the, you can say, temperature is not continuous. It may come from time to time. Then what are the preventions and treatments? Prevention and treatments are very important in this case, because most of the people are suffering from such types of diseases. Usually the small children, they are suffering from this disease. So what we have to do? We have to drink the clean water. Clean water means what? Which is chlorinated, which is filtered, which is boiled, and then it is, you can say, cooled. Such type of water we have to drink. What is mean by vaccination? We have to take this vaccination. Nowadays, vaccination is present in every hospital. The hospital may be of children, or the hospital may be of the adults. So what you have to do? You have to take the vaccination. Vaccination may be from time to time, or you may take it for small children 2 to 3 times. Then you have to do proper sewage, proper disposal of a sewage. Sewage material is there, whichever is collected from various places, from your houses or the place which is surrounding your house. So what you have to do? You have to do proper disposal of that sewage. If we do not do the proper disposal of that sewage, then what happens? You can say the materials may decay, and in that the pathogens may come and you can get contaminated, and if these pathogens come and you can say mix with our food and water, then we get such types of disease. In today's lecture, we have seen about the dysentery, then cholera and typhoid. In next points we will see in next lecture.